Hello, thanks for joining me. In today's video we're riding from Hatfield to Wrestlingworth to visit some family, but before I've got to fill up the tank. This fill up cost me about 12 quid and that should be good for 150 miles. One thing I like about the Triumph fuel cap is that you don't have to lock it. So on my longer journeys I'll be clicking it shut but I won't be locking it with the key. So let's roll the intro and get on with the video. After some questionable overtakes on the country roads, we got closer to the dual carriageway. I'll edit most of the dual carriageway out and put it at the end in case you'd like to see it. Now, for anyone who gave some positive feedback and helpful suggestions on my last video, which was the ride to the beach, this video was actually filmed before that and edited before I posted that one. So, sorry if I haven't applied anything you said, but I will keep it in mind and I'll use it on future videos. This journey got me thinking about custom earbuds and just putting some more ear protection in. I put some one-time use ones in when we went to the beach and I could really feel the difference at the end of the ride. That sort of buzzing in your head and the general feeling of tiredness just doesn't exist if you're wearing earplugs. So I think I might be investing in those. If you've got any you'd recommend, please feel free to suggest them in the comments. I'm looking at getting ACS customs, but again, if you think there's something better, tell me and I'll have a look first. In terms of getting up to motorway speed, the Triumph has plenty of oomph. This is me in third gear, already doing 40 mile an hour. We're going to pull up to 70 miles an hour now, and you can see it takes seconds. This section of the journey was quite boring. In my next trip I'll be choosing to avoid motorways and dual carriageways. I already had the sat-nav set to avoid motorways, but this decided it was the second best option. There's one section of the journey where it dropped from 70 to 50, then back up to 70 a minute later. Nobody else but me seemed to do that, so I think in future maybe I won't bother, as it seemed more dangerous to slowly reduce my speed and have vehicles approaching much quicker than they think behind you than it did to obey that section. I probably shouldn't say that, but I don't know why, and it was a bit cheeky that no one but me did that. I think I put myself more at risk, and I didn't catch these on camera, but I had some incredibly close overtakes happening right up behind me as people would shoot over the brow of the hill and come up quicker than I think both of us were expecting. In particular, one black Mercedes got very close to me from behind. I would say about 2 meters it looked like in the mirror, but they weren't doing the limit anyway. They continued to swipe past me and continue overtaking anything in their path. But for me, I felt that was a bit of an unusual speed change for no apparent reason, with no cameras and no real warnings except one sign at the start. Dual carriageway section over, we left the dual carriageway and passed this lovely water tower. Now, I'm a huge fan of concrete buildings. I think brutal architecture is brilliant, and this is definitely a lovely sight for me. Some people are probably going to disagree. I can see how you think it's ugly, but personally I would happily look at one of these every day. If you're wondering what sat-nav this is, I've got the TomTom Rider first look review popping up in the corner now. Definitely worth checking out. It's been one of my most popular videos and I hope it gives you some guidance. I also touch on the online element to this sat-nav and the benefits of the cloud syncing, which so far I've had no problems with. If you've come to this video for some scenery and some greenery, then this is definitely the time things get a bit more exciting. This road is popular with bikers and drivers. You see in a moment a couple of bikers coming up. I thought they were in distress, but it turns out they'd just gone for a wee down this alley. I might use that in the future. If you like the style of my previous video where I talked less, be sure to let me know, because I'm in the middle of deciding, do I talk or do I not talk, and how often. So what I'm going to do is not talk for a minute or so, just let you hear the bike as I nip round these corners. I'll be back with you in a moment. Some sections of this road are 30 and 40. I've cut them out, they did get a bit boring, but with lockdown being eased, the police traffic cameras have been out more and more. I spotted them on the beach journey and I've been spotting them on my local roads while I'm out not filming, so I thought I might as well stick to the rules and try not to cause any fuss. Once the barbecue was over, it was time to get back on the road and head home. Now, the journey back was exactly the same as the way there, but in reverse. Dual carriageway was less busy, and I had decided to stop for fuel again at the end of the journey. I don't normally do that, but as the beach trip was the day after this, I thought it would be better starting on a full tank, just in case. So we started on a full tank, and then if you watch on the beach video, you'll see how long the Triumph went before it needed filling up again. If you've been enjoying this video and you like my talking and riding, then please let me know. It's a different style I'm talking about, but hopefully you'll like it. The idea is it fills the gaps, and then I'll leave pauses for the bike to make some noise and for you to listen to. But put it in the comments. That's about it for today's video. I've got more on the way, including maintenance, how to clean your motorbike properly, and the beach trip. If you haven't seen that already, it's definitely worth checking out. That's a new style of video with some great music featured by a musician I know too. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.